Hey, welcome to this video. If you arrived here, you're probably searching for a review on Get Clients. So I'll go over how it works, and I'll give you my 2 cents, whether I think it's a good investment for you. So what it is a coaching program that'll teach you how to build your own online coaching business. So hopefully you have some area of expertise, whether you're a health coach, relationship coach, or you're some kind of service provider or course creator, consultant, anything like that, where you have some sort of specialized knowledge that you can share with people and create your own online program. Now, it's done by a guy named Dan Henry, very successful online marketer. He's been featured in USA Today, Wall Street Journal, eight-figure earner, and you can read his backstory on the About page. It talks about how he used to sell pizzas, struggled for a while, and then really had a lot of success online. First, he was, I believe, he was started out offering services to local businesses, lead generation, and then he kind of transitioned to um, creating his own courses. And more recently, he sort of focused on his coaching business, so helping other specialists, coaches, consultants, stuff like that, build their own coaching business. So very successful. If you're wondering, can you trust him? Yes, you can. Very legit, and you can check out his YouTube channel. He has a very large following, and he's quite active on YouTube right now. Now, now, if you come to this website, you can check out the case. I recommend going over the case, looking at the case studies, very interesting, as well as the free training. And then, of course, you have different testimonials. Now, as far as the free training, he talks about stuff like how it's actually easier to sell high ticket than it is low ticket, which is sounds kind of counterintuitive, but if you think about it, someone goes to a car lot, if they're looking to buy a $3,000 Honda, there's a lot of negotiation that goes on. They're going to be more difficult to sell to, but if someone goes to a Ferrari lot, there's really no negotiation. They're either going to buy or they're not, because they're sort of in that mindset to buy, spend premium prices, and that's what he'll teach you to do, is to sell your product, sell your course, your coaching program for premium prices, like $5,000, $10,000, maybe even beyond in some cases. And it doesn't matter what specialty you're in. You could be a marriage coach, a fitness coach. It works for all different niches, right? Maybe teaching people how to build beehives. I don't know, but now he talks. So he talks about how yeah, it's easier to sell high ticket, which is quite strange. And then he talks about how any offer can be high ticket, like which I was just mentioning with the beehive example. I don't know if that's necessarily true, but he talks about that in his training. Also, the he talks about how people they undervalue themselves. A lot of coaches, they don't think, oh, I'm not worth $5,000, $10,000. But what they don't realize is people pay for results. They don't care about how much time you put in or your bonuses or anything like that. It's whether you can actually fix their problem that they're trying to solve, and whether they're actually serious about fixing it. Now, he also talks about how selling high ticket, the kind of clients you'll get are less demanding and actually easier to work with than if you had sold to low ticket, which is, again, something that might not be that obvious. But when you think about it a little longer, it's kind of like, oh yeah, that makes sense, because there's more skin in the game. They're more serious to begin with. So he really focuses on um, repelling people who are just freebie seekers and not that serious, and attracting people who are serious about fixing their problem. And it doesn't mean they're better people. It just means, or more wealthier. It just means they're willing to actually spend money, which I've kind of encountered this issue in my own business. A lot of freebie seekers, and I'm actually learning to change my messaging so I attract less of those people and more of the people who actually are willing to spend money. So understand, if you work with me, I'm going to try and sell you. So get that out of the way right now. And lastly, and in the free training, he talks about how it's actually less risky to sell high ticket, and he does the math. Like if you're running Facebook ads, um, maybe say it costs you $1,000 and you're selling a course for, sorry, my mind's kind of blanking, but you kind of get the idea. If you're spending so much money on Facebook ads, well, you only have so much margin to work with if you're charging very low prices. But if you're charging high prices, like $10,000 per client, you don't have to make that many sales, and you have a lot more wiggle room with your ad spend. And the same applies to organic traffic as well. By the way, traffic just means eyeballs, getting people to see your stuff, potential buyers. Because you're investing time with organic strategies. Like these YouTube videos I do are those be considered organic, and they do take a lot of time, even though I don't spend money on them. So it's actually less risky to charge high ticket, which he talks about. Now, if you watch the case study, I highly recommend. Very interesting. He surveyed different people on his email list, I believe. You know, and he grouped them into three groups. So people doing over 50,000 a month, people 20 to 50,000 a month, and people doing under 10,000. And what he found was a lot of the stuff I just talked about. How so let me make sure I'm covering everything here. So I'll just give you an example of some of the questions he asked his list. So he asked, "Is the most of the revenue from? Is it from an evergreen funnel, or is it from different launches you're doing?" And everyone, all the people who are doing well in their business, they said it was coming from an evergreen funnel, right? Not kind of spreading themselves too thin with different launches. That's another thing he talks about is kind of um, not spreading yourself too thin, like really focusing on what's working, keeping things simple. Another question he asked was, um, so questions like do you actually spend money on your own coaching? The people who are successful, they had no problem whipping out their credit card and investing in their knowledge. The people who weren't doing so well, less likely to invest in high ticket programs like his. So you need to invest in your knowledge. That, I mean, even I understood that when I was first getting started in online business. You can't be thinking you can do stuff for free, or you can just uh, watch free YouTube videos and you're going to be able to piece it all together. It doesn't work like that. Anything complicated, like running your own online business or getting into the best shape of your life or finding the love of your life, they're never that simple. And you really need some good coaching to get the results you're looking for. And the only way to do that is to humble yourself and actually find someone who can help you, right? Because no one's going to give you their best stuff away for free, right? That's just not realistic to expect. So yeah, definitely watch the case studies. Very interesting. And at the end of it, he talks about well, he's going to try and get you onto a strategy call with him and his team. And obviously he's going to try and sell you his coaching program, but it's very low pressure. He'll basically help you out. See if he can actually help you. You'd be a good fit for his program, and it just give you some pro tips as far as that, and also give you an idea of what you could potentially charge for your knowledge. So as far as the price, I don't know how much he's going to charge, but I'm assuming it's definitely, well, it's not going to be cheap. It's in the five-figure range, but you'll have to get on that strategy call if you want to know for sure. Now, so all in all, there's some things I really like about this program from what I've seen. I like that he's very flexible with his teaching. So he doesn't just rely on, you don't have to rely just on Facebook ads, which a lot of these sort of programs teach. Now he does teach Facebook ads, but you don't have to use them. You could use native ads, influencer networks. He says you can even use organic strategies if you would like, for lead generation, which is what I prefer, quite honestly. Um, and it also works for different niches again. So very flexible. If you have some expert knowledge you want to sell online, I think you could get a lot of value out of this program. Another thing I like about it is likes to keep things very simple. No complicated funnels. In fact, one of his success stories didn't even use a funnel, so I don't know how that works. But and and yeah, he's also going to teach you how to do group coaching, so you don't have to work with people one on one. And the thing with group coaching, it's actually people tend to get better results from it, believe it or not, because you're able to bounce ideas off each other, the different clients, right? As opposed to just working one on one with people. And also, you get your time back, right? Because it obviously takes time to teach. The only con of this program, I would say, is the business model itself, online coaching. So the major con with it is you already sort of have to be an expert in your field already. So if you're just some average Joe Schmo, you're working at a call center, you have no experience with helping people get into shape, or build an online business, or generate more leads, or or keep their marriage intact. Like maybe you're just working at a call center like I was. You don't really have a specialty, and you haven't really gotten results for people in real life. I don't know if this would be much value to you, to be honest. But if you are those things, you are a coach, you have real world experience. I think it's a good a program. I think it's at least worth checking into. So now there's tons of testimonials. You can read all that. Um, yeah, people making crazy numbers like $50,000 a month and beyond, even. Now, so that's all I would say is the business model itself. It's not my favorite business model for most people, and also you're obviously going to need a budget, right? Because his program's not cheap. It's going to be at least $10,000, and then you also have to spend money on different tools and advertising if you want to go down the paid ads route, right? So just understand that. Um, but look, maybe you're here. You're not necessarily interested in starting an online coaching business or something along those lines. Maybe you're just here because you're looking for a reliable way to earn money from home, right? Well, if that's the case, I was in your exact position almost 2 years ago, right? Over 2 years now. It's kind of scary to think, but um, I tried everything. I tried blogging, freelancing, domain flipping, filling out surveys. I never tried starting a coaching business because I knew no one was going to pay me for my expertise. But and now out of all the business models I looked into and tested and researched, I found the best and simplest business model for most people. Uh, doesn't matter whether you're a stay-at-home wife or maybe you don't necessarily have some specialized skill or knowledge, or even if you're not that great at sales, right? Well, the best business model I found is called affiliate marketing. Now, if you don't know, all affiliate marketing is, it's where you promote other people's digital products in exchange for a commission. And I'm not talking little small Amazon commissions where you earn 1 to 10%. I'm talking real commissions where you can earn 30, 50%, even beyond. And what's great about affiliate marketing is it's relatively simple. Um, not so simple that you can learn from free YouTube videos, but relatively simple compared to coaching, because you're leveraging other people's expertise and authority. So simple. There's lots of leverage and automation in place, so you don't necessarily have to be there all the time. So if you want to go hiking one day or fishing or spend time with your family, you can do that and be generating commissions on autopilot. In fact, I routinely wake up to commissions in my sleep. Like I'll wake up one morning and I'll realize, oh, I made a $200 commission while I was sleeping. So that feels pretty good, right? Um, Automation and leverage. And the last thing I love about affiliate marketing is the costs to run the business are very low. My tools only cost me about $150 a month. Now you do have to invest some money in tools and training, but compared to all the other business models out there, it's still the cheapest and most affordable, I found. So if you'd like to learn how to do affiliate marketing, I'm not going to say it's the only way to do it, but at least what's been working for me. All you have to do is check out that link below. You'll see my email opt-in page. Just enter your best email, and I can send you a free workshop that'll just detail everything: how to pick great products, build out your simple sales process, generate leads from a variety of different sources, both organic and paid, and also just how to build trust with people online, because trust is really the cornerstone of any online business. When it comes to online business, people are funny. They think they can just sort of hide behind their computer, send a few emails, and everything's going to be hunky dory. But unfortunately, it's not that simple. Affiliate marketing, it's a contact sport, right? So you have to be prepared to put yourself out there a little bit at least, right? So just understand that. Now, and no, I should also mention one last thing about affiliate marketing. You can go into any niche you want, right? So it's not just about the make money from home niche. You can go into dog training, weight loss, how to build a garden in your backyard, how to play the piano, how to sing better, how to get six pack abs, how to find a spouse. The list just goes on and on. So anything you're interested in or you think you could potentially get interested in, you best believe there are digital products out there that you can just grab and then promote. not your own products, other people's products. So that's all I'd say. Hope you enjoyed this review of Get Clients. Again, I can't say anything bad about it. It's a great program. I would definitely check out the website, check out his YouTube channel, and if what he says resonates with you, maybe get on a strategy session with him. But if you want to learn affiliate marketing, which I strongly encourage you to, if you're not an expert or an authority, then definitely check out the link below. So I hope you enjoyed this review video. I hope to see you on the other side, and I hope you have a great day. Bye.